has been quite a while since we just had a sit down, had a chat, talked about life, had a bit of a catch up and played with some new makeup. So that is what we're going to do in today's video. We've got lots to chat about, lots to catch up on, and I've got some brand new makeup to try out, which I'm really excited about. So if you like the sound of that, if you want to give this video a little thumbs up, a little like, I'd really appreciate it, because it helps me to know that I should make more videos like this, because I love this kind of video. I just need to know if you do, and then I'll make more if you do. And if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, I would absolutely love to have you. It doesn't cost you anything, but it just means that you get to keep track of what videos I post. There are lots of fun videos coming, so I would absolutely love to have you. Before we jump into today's video though, I want to say a massive thank you to today's sponsor, Teddy Blake. Now, if you've been with my channel for a while, you'll know that I'm a huge fan of Teddy Blake and I've been working with them for a number of years now. They make the most gorgeous, beautiful handbags, and I want to show you today one of my favorites. This is the newest handbag in my collection, and how beautiful is she? One of the things that I really love about Teddy Blake is how good quality the products are. So they're made out of 100% premium Italian leather. They are handmade in Italy and they are beautiful. I've had some of my Teddy Blake bags for maybe 3 or 4 years now, and they all look as beautiful as they did on the first day I got them. So this bag is absolutely gorgeous and it's so versatile. First of all, the colour is just my dream colour of a bag. It has got different pockets inside, which is really great. So we've got the main pocket here, which does expand, and then we have 2 zip compartments. You've got these really fun little handles, and you've got a detachable shoulder strap as well, which is adjustable. So it works for all different scenarios. I absolutely love this bag. It is my favourite bag that I have in my Teddy Blake collection, and that's a hard thing to say because I've got some beautiful bags. So I absolutely love this. One of the best things about Teddy Blake is, as I said, their bags are made from such good quality leather, but they cost 70 to 90% less than other high-end brands. So you get a beautiful, beautiful bag, handmade from gorgeous quality material at a much reduced price. So I would definitely recommend checking out Teddy Blake if you're looking to treat yourself or if you're looking to treat someone else. So I will leave all the links to Teddy Blake in my description box for you to check out. And thank you so much again to Teddy Blake for sponsoring today's video and for your continued support of my channel. It absolutely means the world. Okay, so let's get started. I've thrown my hair up in the roughest looking bun ever, but I needed to get it out of my face so that I can do my makeup. We're going to start with a bit of skincare. I have been sent some products from Merit, which is a brand I haven't tried before, but I've heard a bit about. So we're going to be using some of the products they've sent me, and I will link any information I've got for you down in the description, and I'll link everything that I'm using today in my description box in case there's anything you want to check out. So they have sent me the Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. So we'll use that. They've sent me the Minimalist, which is a perfecting complexion stick, which we're gonna give a go. I've not really ever found like a foundation stick that I love before, so I'm interested to give this a try. And they've also given me the brush number 1, which is the blending brush, so I assume we're gonna use these together. So we'll start off with the serum. We'll do a little bit of skincare and then we'll get on into the life update. So let's see. I love the packaging, like it's really nice. And then this is the serum. Wow. This packaging is gorgeous. This is huge as well. 50 mils for a serum is huge. Like most serums, if I look in my drawer, most serums are like 30 mils, right? So this is a very big bottle of serum. So it's got like 2 layers. So it says you mix, shake well, massage 2 to 3 pumps onto skin before or after moisturizer in the morning or twice a day. So you can use this before or after moisturizer. With serums, I usually use them before moisturizer, so we'll give it a go. So let's give it a good shake. Sounds very liquidy, so it sounds like it's gonna be more of a like a runny serum than a more of a thicker serum. So yeah, this is it all mixed up. So let's go for, oh, I like that. That was satisfying. Let's go for 3 pumps. So 1, oh, that's just splashed everywhere. That is a very liquidy serum. So let's pop that on the skin. See how it feels. Obviously with serums, I feel like, well, with any skincare, you kind of need to use them over time. So I can't necessarily give you my opinion today, but I'm hoping it's going to be like really nice and glowy like it says. Any skincare that I put on underneath makeup, I want it to be hydrating and I want it to be glowy. Same with my primers. I want it to give my dry skin like a big drink of hydration. And this does have so it has 2% niacinamide for brightening, 4 types of hyaluronic acid for deep hydration, caffeine-rich cacao seed extract for plumping, Japanese gold thread root for soothing and antioxidant protection, and it's pH balanced for a healthy skin barrier. So there's a lot going on in there. It does feel, and the separation that happens makes me think there's some like more of an oil, that there's a bit of an oil product in there. I can feel that on my skin. So I don't know, we'll have to see how this is going to sit under makeup, but I am intrigued. I've just got it all over my desk though. But I think this bottle looks so beautiful with this like frosted glass. So I'm really excited. Let's have a look at how my skin's looking. Oh, it does look beautiful and glowy. I like that so far. Like I said, with skincare, I can't ever give you my opinion like straight up, so you'll have to let me know if you want me to keep trying this and let you know how I think, like what I think about it. But if anyone has tried this, let me know in the comments. So I'm gonna let that sit for a minute and then we will do some moisturizer. But whilst that's sitting, I feel like it's been, can't get my leg under the desk. I need more of a gap like to actually sit at this desk. I feel like it's been absolutely forever since we've just sat down and had a chat. I mean, it's been a while since I posted. I'm filming this just before I'm posting my most recent video, which is my tidy my room part 2. So at this point in time, before you're obviously seeing that video, it's been about 3 weeks since I've posted a video, and that is, I think, probably the longest I've ever gone without posting, and it was a complete accident. It was not planned. I don't think I even realised that it happened. Like, I knew that I'd missed a couple of videos, but then I saw a couple of comments from people like really kindly saying, like asking if I was okay and where was I, and I had a look and it had been like 20 days. Like, how many days has it been now? Let me see. Oh, it's been 24 days. Oh my goodness, it's been 24 days since I last posted. And like, it's a shock to me because like I said, it wasn't intentional. Like, life has just been happening and all of a sudden it's been 24 days and I just don't quite understand where the time has gone. I'm just going to use some moisturizer. This is the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. Love this. Would never pay full price because it's pricey. I will only buy this if I get it on a super, super, super amazing deal. But I do like it. It comes with a little spatula. I think it looks beautiful under makeup. I don't use this unless I'm wearing makeup because it feels like a bit of a waste. So gosh, I'm going to be extra dewy with the like dewy serum. Well, the glow serum and the the dewy skin cream. So yeah, let's just, oh, this always makes me feel like I'm treating myself because it just feels so, so, so nice on the skin. Make sure to get it on my neck. So yeah, it's been a couple of weeks, and like I said, I didn't plan a break. I didn't even know I was taking a break. I just knew that I was a little bit behind. But December has just like absolutely flown by. So I said in my declutter tidy my room video, which I will link in the cards and in the description, that life had been just a little bit hectic and that a lot had been going on. So I am just about to change jobs, which is probably the thing that has taken up quite a lot of my sort of time and energy recently. I just finished my current job in my time like a couple of days ago, and I'm starting my new job in January. So that really has just taken up all of my energy in interviewing, in like the whole process of like handing in my notice and working my notice. It's just been, it just takes a lot of sort of time and energy. I am someone who hates job interviews. Like, the amount of anxiety that job interviews give me is like through the roof. It just honestly stresses me out so much. So that period was really stressful and really time consuming, because for the kind of roles that I'm interviewing now for, so I work in, it's called social value. So it's basically about what companies can give back to the local economy, the local community, the environment, that sort of thing. So basically it's about how companies can do better and give back more. And I work as a consultant to help advise businesses on what they should be doing and how they should be going about it, and sort of measuring it and making sure that it does happen and reporting on it. In a nutshell. So like the kind of jobs that I'm interviewing for now at this point in my career, they require a lot. They're like 2-stage interviews, sometimes 3-stage interviews. You have to do big presentations. There's a lot of preparation that goes into it. And when you throw in like everything else that's going on in life and a whole heap of anxiety, that process can be so tricky, especially like for me anyway. Like you'll have to let me know in the comments if you feel similar. Like, does anyone enjoy job interviews? Like, surely not. Surely not. I don't understand how that could be possible. Let's find a primer real quick. Maybe nothing too glowy because everything is so glowy. But then I want to use something that I know works because we're using a foundation that I haven't tried. Let's go for this. This is the NYX Marshmallow Primer. This smells really nice, so we'll use that. So yeah, that whole interviewing process for me is just exhausting because have I just finished this? No. Find it like just fills me with so much anxiety. So that was going on. And then I got this job that I'm starting in the new year and I am so excited about it. I keep calling it my big girl job, which is silly because I did have a big girl job already, but it just feels like a big girl job. Like I'm going to a huge company, which is going to be like really different for me. I'm used to working in quite small companies, or in companies where my office at least is really small, like never more than like 10-15 people, whereas this company I'm going to, there's like 450 people in my office alone, so it's going to be like massively different. But I'm so excited. The work that I'm going to be doing is really exciting. The people I'm going to be working with, the company that I'm working for, it's all really exciting. But it has taken up pretty much all of my energy and time because you go through the interview process and then you have to go through the process of handing in your resignation, and then you have to work your notice, which can be like, again, a really stressful period because you want to make sure that you do everything in the best way that you can, make sure you write in the best handovers, supporting your clients with the transition, making sure that your previous company has everything that they could possibly need. So it's just, you know, it's just taken a lot of my time and energy, but I'm really excited for this new role. I'm a little bit scared because, like I said, it's going to be very different for me, but I think it's going to be so good and it's an incredible step for me in my career. So yeah, that happens after New Year. Adam and I have both got 2 weeks off right now for Christmas, which is good because I do feel like I've been a little bit burnt out, to be honest. So a break is just so needed. Let's move on to foundation. So we've got let's get the brush out first. So this is the brush number 1. So this is what it looks like. It's got like a shorter handle and then more like it's a slanted, densely packed bristled brush. It feels really nice and soft. Let's see what it says. So it's the number 1 tool in your kit. Use it to blend and you won't be able to tell where your skin and makeup meet. So after applying the minimalist, so that's the foundation, move the brush lightly upwards and outwards to buff into the skin. If needed, use it to blend out additional products after applying. So we're going to use that with the minimalist. So I've got this in Bone, which I believe is the lighter shade. I will double check. But this says it is not a foundation or concealer, it's both. Use only where you need it so it complements on your skin, not your makeup. So you get complements on your skin, not your makeup. Swipe onto skin where you want coverage, buff it out with a brush so you can't tell what's you and what's makeup. So that's interesting. So it looks like this. It's just like a stick. On one side we've got the product and on the other side, oh no, so that's just how you turn it, so it's a twisty type thing. I really like the packaging. It looks really skinny for like a foundation stick. I only have one other foundation stick unless I decluttered it. Did I declutter it? Hang on. Let me see. Yes. So this is the Makeup Revolution one. So you can see a little bit of the difference in the size. I probably do need to declutter that because I never use it. So I don't know about using this for concealer because I like to use a lighter colour for my concealer. But let's give this a go. So it says to only put it where you need it. So I like a bit of coverage on my cheeks, on my forehead and on my chin. So that's basically my whole face. I don't know. Let's give this a go. Let's see. Let's just swipe it on a little bit. It looks potentially a little bit dark for me, but I am super pale. But yeah, it looks maybe just a little bit warm, although when I blend it out, it's probably going to work. So yeah, let's just start playing with this. Brush it in. It seems to be like moving around okay. I don't know if it's giving me a whole heap of coverage. Let's put a little bit more. I don't know. We'll do one side of my face and then we'll compare. I'm turning this way because that's where my window is, so I can get a little bit more light. I suppose it is going to be super light coverage because it's meant to like blend really seamlessly into your skin. Can I use a bit on my forehead? I feel like I would use this. I think the colour's working. It's blending in quite nicely. The brush feels really nice. I really like the brush. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I think for like low makeup days this works. Like you can see it's definitely covered up a bit of my redness. It looks like you can see from one side to the other. It does look really natural, like it's sinking into the skin quite nicely, like it's not sitting on top of my skin at all. I'm just putting a little bit on my brush to like brush onto the nose. Oh yeah, you can see on my nose it's definitely covering up some of the redness. So it does have an okay amount of coverage, which is probably all you should expect from this kind of product. So yeah, I think it's okay. I don't necessarily love it, but I think it'll be interesting to see how everything else sits on it and how it wears and so on. So yeah, I'm just going to finish putting this on and we'll keep talking. I had a list of things that I wanted to talk about, so I didn't like just get lost, as I quite often do. So yeah, like I said, I've been going through that whole process, and then I sort of burnt myself out a little bit with Black Friday because I do this a lot. I've had this idea for the longest time that I wanted to do 7 days of clothing hauls for Black Friday so that I could like showcase like bits that I like, so that if there was anything you liked, you could grab hopefully a bargain in the sale. And I'd planned to film them sort of over November in advance, to make it a little bit easier, but like I said, I was going through the interview process and then handing in my resignation, and all of a sudden Black Friday happened, and it was a week before I thought it was because I just didn't look properly. Like the Friday that I thought it was the 1st of December, so it was a whole week earlier than I thought, but I'd kind of like committed to the idea in my head for so long that I still decided to do it. But it meant that I was filming, editing and posting clothing hauls every day for a week, which when you've got a full-time job and you've got a dog and you've got a life and you've got all the other stuff that I was trying to do and you've got a job handover going on, like it was just a lot. And I really loved doing it, and I think I would probably do it again because it was super fun. But it just meant that all of these things combined, I crashed a little bit, and 24 days later here I am finally getting myself in gear. So that's kind of what happened there. It wasn't like nothing super bad's happened, but like I've just been a bit overwhelmed by life and all the things that I've had to do and that have been going on. Like that's looking quite nice actually. I do like this. The more that I look at it, the more I'm liking it. It's not like the fastest of things to use, and I've probably put it over the entirety of my face, which is probably not the point, but I like it. I like it. You'll have to let me know what you think. How's it looking to you guys? I'm not going to use it as a concealer though, because that's just not how I do my makeup. But yeah, I'm very, very grateful to have been sent these products, and I'm like excited to keep playing with them. You'll have to let me know, is there anything from Merit that you've tried and loved that I should try? Because I would definitely be interested in trying some more things. Like I love the packaging. So yeah, let me know what you think, and thank you Merit for sending these to me. So let's do some concealer. We're going to go in with my trusty NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which is, I'm scraping the edges. I need to buy a new one drastically. Yeah, so that is why I've been a little bit overwhelmed and had an unexpected 24-day break from posting. So the other thing, well, one of the other things that I wanted to update you on was my 75 soft challenge. What happened there, you might be asking. So in case you don't know, I, a couple of months back, started posting about a challenge that I was doing. Shall I try blending out my under eyes with this brush? I never use a brush for my concealer, but let's give it a go. I was doing a challenge called the 75 plus challenge, 75 soft challenge, sorry, where for 75 days, every day I was making sure that I drank 2 litres of water, read 10 pages of a book, ate like nutritious, healthy foods, and worked out every single day. 1 day a week could be an active rest day, so that meant like walking, but I had to work out in some capacity for 45 minutes every single day. And I was smashing this challenge. I was posting on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, and I was doing so well. I was starting to feel so strong, and it was great. I was absolutely loving it. But I'm quite an all or nothing person, and I got ill. I think I posted like 3 weeks of content, but I think I probably got just over halfway because there's loads of stuff that I feel, oh god, I've just thrown the brush. 1 second. So yeah, as I was saying, there's loads of stuff that I filmed but didn't even post. I think I got to like day 45 or something. I really did get over the halfway mark. But I got ill. I got a really nasty cough and cold, and it meant that I had to take a break. And my plan was always just to like pick it up where I'd paused it. But like I was ill for like a week, and then all this hecticness with jobs and so on started, and it just felt like not a good idea for me mentally to pick the challenge back up. Like I kept trying and like giving it a go and like just not being able to do it. And so for me, I had to just leave it, which is devastating because I was so dedicated and so committed to doing that challenge, and I was so proud of myself because I don't always stick at things very well. So I was just really proud of myself, and I was devastated when I had to stop. But I had to think about like my stress levels and the fact that I was already overwhelmed and there was so much going on that I just had to leave it, which is really sad. But I do want to pick something up in the new year that having to do it every day really works for me. Like I said, I'm a bit all or nothing. Like having that routine and knowing that every day I just had to do it, like there was no option, I just had to work out, like that did really work for me until it didn't. So I don't know what it is that I'm going to do, but I do want to do some kind of challenge in the new year. So let me know if you have any suggestions or anything you'd like me to do, and let me know if you enjoyed seeing that content on YouTube, because I will definitely do it on like TikTok. You'll have to let me know if you want to see that on YouTube, because yeah, I was really enjoying it. And like I said, I was so sad when I had to stop, but I just had to prioritize the fact that I was recovering from being ill. Like I'd had a really nasty cough and cold, and I just didn't feel myself for quite a while after that. It wasn't COVID, I did think it was, but I was very grateful that it wasn't. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on some kind of challenge for me to do in the new year. You know, that whole like new year motivation. I want to like capture that feeling and make the most of it, but also be aware that I am starting a brand new job, so I shouldn't put too much pressure on myself. I should make it realistic, but also make the most of that like new year motivation. So let me know if there's any challenges you'd like to see me do, because I could definitely be up for that. I actually liked my concealer being brushed out with this. That was quite nice. Right, let's do some actual makeup, because we're just sat here and the makeup's never going to be done otherwise. I need some powder. Where's the powder that I want? That's interesting. Oh, it's in my handbag downstairs. Of course it is. Okay, we'll just use a different powder. I never use this. Let's use the Fenty Beauty powder in Butter. Like, I don't know. I think I just love my Huda Beauty powder so much that I just don't tend to reach for this one. So where is my little sponge powder? Oh, that's downstairs as well. Okay, we'll use a little brush instead. Set this under eye, and then we will keep talking. So just patting out my concealer to try and make sure there's no creases, because I really suffer with creasing under my eyes because I've got some quite deep set wrinkles under my eyes. So I'm trying not to like enhance that situation if I can avoid it. And then just a little bit on the T-zone. I don't powder the rest of my face because I have dry skin, so I don't need to add extra dryness. My face is looking nice. Ooh, okay. It's still feeling quite like like not like it hasn't dried down. I can feel that it hasn't dried down, but I feel like I've got a beautiful amount of glow on the skin. So let's keep going. For my bronzer, I'm going to use my very battered Film Star Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight from Charlotte Tilbury. The highlight is smashed and gone, and the bronzer has nearly been used, so I actually have a backup of this, but I'm determined to use all of this before I crack on with my new one. So that's what happened with the 75 soft challenge. I am still, you know, being conscious of what I'm eating. I am still going to the gym here and there, but it hasn't been like that level of consistency. And I am going to do like a weight loss update video for you in the new year. But I'm going to do that as a separate video because there's a lot to talk about, and I'll do that for you. Yeah, it's probably going to be in the new year, being realistic, because it's nearly Christmas. And I'm trying to make sure that I have a proper break. But yeah, that will be coming. So let's do some bronzer. I love this bronzer, is so pretty. I absolutely love it. This bronzer and my Park Ave Princess from Tarte are my favorites. And like, you can, when a product looks like that and you have a lot of makeup, that is when you know that it's a good product. So I need to buy another one of both of them probably. There we go. We've brought a bit more life back in to the skin. So speaking of Charlotte Tilbury, that's something to update you on. You might be wondering, Trina, what happened to your Charlotte Tilbury mystery boxes? Now, if you don't know, over the past couple of years, every time Charlotte Tilbury does a mystery box, I buy them and I unbox them and review them for you. And when the Black Friday boxes launched, I posted to let you guys know, because sometimes they sell out. So I like to, as soon as I know, I let you guys know. And I ordered both boxes with the intention of unboxing them for you. So I ordered them as soon as I knew about them. As soon as I saw them launch, I ordered them. Blush, what do we want to do for blush? I might use, should we use a Charlotte Tilbury blush, since we're talking about Charlotte Tilbury? Now, before I get into this, I love Charlotte Tilbury. Like, there's no, like, me and Charlotte Tilbury, we're fine. Not that she knows who I am, but you know what I mean? It's still one of my, if not my favourite makeup brand. I love Charlotte Tilbury, hence why I always get the mystery boxes. But I ordered them as soon as they came live. They didn't offer express shipping because it was Black Friday, and I think they were having a bit of an, well, I know they were having a bit of an issue with their shipping. I'm using the Pillow Talk, what's this called? Cheek to Chic blusher. I feel like this video is going to be a million years long, but hey. So yeah, I ordered it and they didn't offer express shipping as like just a normal option, but I am a Charlotte Tilbury loyalty member, and you get, I think they call it coins. It's like points. And I had enough points to exchange for an express delivery code, which it let me do. And I added it on, and I had thought, because it took my coins, it gave me the code, and then it accepted the code. So I thought that I'd worked. So I was like, yes, I'm going to get the box next day. Because the thing is, when you're doing YouTube, you do want to be the first person to get a video of that kind up, because then you're most likely to get the most views, or not the most views, but like your rate of success of the video is more likely to be increased. So you do want to get your video, like your items, delivered and posted as quickly as possible, because otherwise by the time your box comes, people have probably watched another video. So there is that element of it. So I did my express delivery, placed my order, thought it was all good. But then when the delivery, like when the confirmation came through, I realised that it still said just normal delivery. So I messaged the customer care people, and they were like, we can't see that you entered the code. And I was like, but I did. I know I did. I'm sure I did. Look, you can see it took the coins to generate the code and so on. Is there anything you can do to help me? Because I really need it as fast as possible. So the person I was speaking to was really, really kind, really helpful, and she contacted the warehouse and got them to convert my order into an express delivery order. So I was like, yes, really grateful, really thankful, really, really excited. For highlight, I've been loving this palette from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Strobe Light. It's got 3 beautiful highlighters in here. I'm going to go for this darker one today. It's like a really pretty golden with a bit of pink to it. So I thought, great, we're all good. It's all absolutely fine. But I didn't actually get my order until like just over a week later. It was shipped like a couple of days later, but then it took ages for it to go, like it was marked as waiting for courier collection for ages. So there was just a number of delays with the shipping that meant that by the time it arrived here, it was over a week later. Everyone had already got their videos up. One of the boxes had already sold out. So I would have been showing you something and you couldn't even get it anymore. So like I'd seen the products that were in there by then. And there was one of the boxes that I ordered that I was like, yeah, I really like that. It's got products in that make it worth my money. I really want it, but that had sold out. So you guys couldn't even buy it if I showed you it. And then the other box, I just wasn't bothered about at all, the more skincare-y box. It just wasn't for me. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll send one back and keep the one that I really want and accept that I probably won't get the most views, but I'm excited about the products and it'll be fine. But I had ordered them as a joint box. Not that it saved me any money, but they listed them separately and they listed them together, and I bought the one where they came together, not separately. It didn't save you any money or anything, but I just, you know, ease of ordering, sorry. I just added that one to my basket. So I had to return them both. So all of these things combined, I decided just to return them, to get my money back and to call it quits, which is a shame because I was so excited about filming that video. Like I said, I love Charlotte Tilbury. I love the mystery boxes. They're 50% off. It's a great way to, like, half my Charlotte Tilbury collection has come from those boxes. And next time they come around, I will be buying them again. So this is not like I'm not done with them. They're going to come. It just, all of these factors meant that it wasn't worth it. So what I have done is I've bought 2 of the products that I was really excited about from the box, the Pillow Talk box, so that I could, you know, get the things that I really wanted, which were the Push Up Lashes Pillow Talk Mascara in Dream Pop, which is like the purpley brown colour, and the Pillow Talk eyeliner. So I do feel like I missed out because I was really excited to film them. But you know, I can let it go. I know these things happen. They were super overwhelmed by the Black Friday situation. I think they probably just couldn't keep up with demand. But it was just, you know, it's just one of those things. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, but it just meant that it wasn't worth it for me to, like, I spent like £230 on those boxes or something, and it just meant that it didn't quite work out for me this time around. So that's why that I didn't end up posting the boxes this time. So I'm really sorry if you were excited for those videos. Trust me, I was really excited for those videos. But next time, they usually do like a summer and a Black Friday mystery box. So when the next one comes, I will be doing an unboxing. Speaking of Charlotte Tilbury, let's use this eyeliner. Now, I haven't tried this yet. This is the Pillow Talk Crystal Dimension eyeliner, and it's like a duochrome eyeliner that goes from like pink to gold to green, I think. They've not brought this out in any other shades. I think it's limited edition. Looks like this, so it's really pretty packaging. And yeah, you can see sort of, I don't know if this is going to pick up on camera. I'll do a little swatch on my hand, but it does go from like pink to gold, like a greeny gold. So I just thought this was really fun because I love Charlotte Tilbury, but their makeup isn't necessarily like bright and colourful and out there. It's all very pink and neutral and like, not basic, but like, do you know what I mean? Whereas this is a little bit more out there for them. So I thought we'd give this a go. Just turned up my lights a little bit because the sun is starting to disappear. So it is a brush tip applicator. Let's see if I can get this to focus on my hand, not my face. So, right, it's pink. I'm trying to see, can you see there that it's changing to like a greeny gold? Can you see that shift when it catches the light? So I'm excited to try this. It's more of like, I don't know if it's green or if it's, but do Do you know what I mean? Let's see if I can see what it says. So it says it shifts between a rosy pink and a pearlescent gold. So that's what the shift is there. It does feel like there's quite a bit of liquid on the brush. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get like a really fine... No, I've managed to get a bit of a finer line. So let's put this on and see what we think. And then we'll have a catch up on all things summer, my beautiful puppy. But I just need to focus whilst I'm doing this because otherwise it's going to go drastically wrong. Oh, setting spray. I always do setting spray before I do like mascara or anything because I don't want to like get it wet and have it run. I feel like I'm extremely glowy and dewy. So I might try a little bit of a more mattifying primer just because like it looks beautiful, but it's just a tiny bit too dewy. So let's give it a chance to, you know, dry down. So I'm going to use the Milani Make It Last Matte Setting Spray. Just give it a bit of a spritz. Oh, I'm supposed to shake it first. Oops. It's not often that I will use a matte setting spray. I'm definitely more of a dewy girl, but it was already looking very glowy, so I thought let's just give it a chance to you know, stay and dry down. Right, let's try this eyeliner now. So I'm going to probably try and take a little bit of product off the brush because it is picking up quite a bit of product. And then I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this in a way that you guys are going to be able to see. Maybe if I zoom in a little bit. Hello, we're very up close and personal now. Let's see if I can do this where you guys can actually see. Okay, so this is the eyeliner. I don't know about this, guys. Like, I feel like it's gone on like a little bit lumpy. Like, I don't know how it's looking to you guys on camera, but you can see the shift between pink and gold, which is fun, but I'm just not entirely sure. We'll see how it looks when the whole makeup look is done, but let me just do the other eye and then we will do the mascara, do some lips, brush the hair. Oh, we'll have a chat about summer as well once I've done this other eye, but I'm not too sure. We'll see. Let me just do this eye off camera and I'll be back. So that's the eyeliner. I don't know if I love this. It's a bit patchy. It's a bit goopy. I just want to like wipe some of the product off so we can see what kind of brush is underneath because it doesn't feel like a brush. It feels like, yeah, it's a sponge tip. That's a part of the problem. I do not like liquid eyeliner unless it's like a brush. I find sponge is a lot harder to like maneuver the product around. And I just feel like it just looks a little bit patchy. It's a little bit fun, but I don't think I recommend this product. So we'll see. Hopefully they do come out with some more fun products because I like to see, you know, like a bit of innovation, a bit of fun. I know that like the Charlotte Tilbury audience isn't necessarily always looking for that from them. But I think every now and again it is fun to try something a little bit different. So let's pop on some mascara. This is, like I said, the Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes in Dream Pop, which I've used a couple of times. It's like a brown with a bit of purple in. I haven't finished formulating my thoughts on this yet. I've only ever used black mascara, so it feels a little bit odd to see me with anything other than black, but I do like it. I'm just getting used to it. So Summer is amazing. She just turned 9 months. Summer is my puppy, like I said. She's doing wonderful. We are just having a bit of a problem, and I would love any advice from any dog owners or people that know about these things. We are struggling with her food. She gets bored of food really quickly, and just won't eat. Now, the advice I've seen so far is like, just put the food out and when she's hungry, she'll eat it. But the problem is with Summer, she doesn't. And she's a bit too, like, it's not a big problem yet, but she, like the vet said she could do with putting a bit of weight on. Like, she's a bit too skinny, a bit too underweight. So they weren't like drastically worried like I was. Like, I went into the vet and I was like, I don't know what to do. And they were like, we don't need to worry yet, but we do need to, you know, get on top of this. So that whole thing of like, just leave the food and she'll eat it eventually just doesn't work. She just doesn't eat. And so we keep changing her food and we'll find a new food and she loves it and she eats it for a couple of days and then she like sniffs at it and won't touch it. And we've tried like warming it up. We've tried adding in stuff that we know she loves, like she loves tuna, but she'll just like, we mix it in, and if she can't pick the tuna out, she just won't eat it. We've tried so much and nothing's working, and it's getting to the point where there's not much more puppy food that we can try. Like, I think once we put her onto adult food, that will help, but she's got another 3 months until she can go on to adult food, and like there's not much more food for us to cycle through. And it's the same like with wet food or dry food, she'll eat it for a few days and then she gets bored. So I just don't know. I'm not gonna lie, it's been stressing me out a lot. Like, it's probably another part of like the stress and anxiety and overwhelm that has happened recently. And I don't know quite what to do next. So if anyone has any advice, because other than that, like she's like, you can't tell, like she runs around, she's got so much energy, but you can feel that she needs to put on a little bit of weight. And it's like, I've never experienced being a pet owner before, but it does like when you're worried about your pet, like I can't even imagine having a child, because like even having a pet, like the worry like is quite consuming when you're worried about your pet. So yeah, I don't know how anyone who has a child copes with that worry. This is the brown mascara. Like I do like it. It just, like I said, it's taking a bit of getting used to. So I could really do with some advice from anyone that knows what we should do, because we are like running out of food to try, and I'm just doing my lower lashes, you probably can't see. We are getting quite worried, and oh great, we'll have to deal with that. Anyone else, every time they do the mascara, get it all over their face? Nope, just me, thanks very much. So yeah, any advice that you can give would be greatly appreciated. But other than that, she's absolutely great. Like, she's really like happy and healthy. Other than needing to put, you know, like I said, a little bit of weight on, she's just such a good dog, and she's just the best thing that's come out of this year. Like, she's just changed our lives so much for the better. She just fills our life with so much joy, so much happiness, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Like, just honestly, we absolutely adore her. So let's finish up this makeup. So I've already had this product in a different shade, and I love it. It's the Fat Lip Drip Oil from NYX. Now, annoyingly, this is a Superdrug exclusive. So I kept thinking it was out of stock every time I went into Boots, until I spoke to someone and they were like, no, it's only at Superdrug. So I've got it in a brown shade. This is Follow Back, and I just love these. I don't really like lip gloss or anything, but this is like a lip oil that looks really glossy, and it's just really hydrating and beautiful. So let me just give my lips a little white. I will be taking this off my face. I just have to let it dry down so that it like flakes off rather than you know, smudges everywhere. So it's got like a really big doe foot like this. Let's see what we think of this shade. That's nice. It's like not too pigmented, but it's pigmented enough. It feels really, like I said, hydrating on the lips. Like, I like this for work when I don't want to have like I don't want bare lips, but I don't want like a really pigmented lipstick, and I want it to stay nice and hydrated. So I like that a lot. Like, it's just so glowy and glossy and beautiful. Yes, I can see me picking this up in every shade, to be honest. I also picked it up in the clear shade yesterday, so I could put it over like a lipstick or a lip liner to just like hydrate and add a glow. Yeah, it's not sticky, it's not like stringy, it just feels like a nice like lip balm, lip oil on the lips. So yeah, I really like that. So that's the finished makeup look. Let me get this off my face, brush my hair, and then we'll finish up the video. So that is today's makeup look. I really like the way this has all turned out. Like, I think my skin is looking so gorgeous. This highlighter palette, it's making me want to try more from Hourglass. You'll have to let me know what your favorite Hourglass products are that you recommend. But my skin's looking beautiful. I love the lips. The only thing I'm not 100% on is this eyeliner, but I can't wait to hear your thoughts. I'm getting my hair done in 2 days, so I'm really excited because it needs, I'm not going to go fully blonde, but you know, we need to blend this in a little bit more, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, this is the makeup look. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you enjoy these kind of videos from me, because you guys know I'm obsessed with makeup. I love playing with makeup, I love talking about makeup, so I'm always open to doing more makeup related videos if you guys want to see them, so do let me know. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and thank you to today's sponsor, Teddy Blake. I really appreciate your ongoing support of my channel, so make sure you do check out the link in my description box, and I will see you next time for my next video, which is going to be a try on haul. So I'll see you soon. Thanks, bye.